They say the whales are warning us, warning each other about our ships, our noise, the danger we bring. The story claims scientists translated a full whale sentence and heard the alarm. It is a gripping idea. It is also untrue. No sentence has been translated. The scientists doing this work say so themselves. What they have actually found is more careful, more limited, and strong enough that it needs no invention. The work belongs to Project CETI, the Cetacean Translation Initiative. It brings together marine biologists, AI researchers, and linguists from MIT, Harvard, UC Berkeley, and other institutions. Its base is Dominica, a small island in the Eastern Caribbean. The same sperm whale families return there. Year after year, scientists have studied them for over 2 decades. The team knows these animals as individuals, with names and family trees. That history is what makes the recordings usable. To read a sound, you first need to know who made it and why. Sperm whales talk mainly in codas. A coda is a short, patterned burst of clicks. For decades, researchers logged around 21 coda types and treated each as a fixed signal, like a simple code. Project CETI tested that idea. With far more data than anyone had gathered, the team used suction cup tags and underwater microphone arrays. It recorded thousands of codas from about 60 whales. Each one came with the depth, the movement, and the social moment around it. The first big result landed in May 2024. Pratyusha Sharma, at MIT's Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence Laboratory, led a study in Nature Communications. Her team analyzed more than 8,700 codas. The system, they found, is combinatorial. The whales are not picking from a short list of fixed calls. They vary their codas along several dimensions, which the researchers named with musical terms: rhythm and tempo, the pattern and speed of the clicks, rubato, small stretches in the timing, and ornamentation, extra clicks laid over a base pattern. Change one feature, and the coda changes. It works the way shifting stress or timing can change a spoken phrase. The team called this the sperm whale phonetic alphabet. The phrase is easy to misread. It does not mean anyone knows what the codas mean. It means the whales build their calls from a small set of features. Those features recombine into a wide range of variations. That property is one of the basic marks of human language, and the same coda shifts with context. When it is used, and by whom, seems to matter. There is a cultural layer underneath all of this. Sperm whales are born into vocal clans, and each clan has its own dialect of codas. Calves are not born knowing them. They babble for a couple of years before they click meaningfully, learning the family's patterns. The way a child learns speech, each clan even has a signature coda it uses to mark who it is. The codas are learned, passed down, and specific to a group, not wired in by genes. A second finding came in November 2025. Gasper Begush, Project CETI's linguistics lead at UC Berkeley, led it. His group studied the fine acoustic texture of the clicks. The whales, they found, bend the frequency of their clicks in patterns that resemble human vowels. There are 2 steady vowel-like sounds, an A pattern and an I pattern. There are also gliding blends that act like diphthongs, the way boy slides from one vowel into another. That result is a genuine surprise. Vowels have long been treated as a signature of human speech. We make them by shaping air through a throat and mouth built for it. Sperm whales make sound a completely different way. They force air through structures in the nose, called phonic lips, which vibrate a bit like our vocal cords, and shape the result with an air sac. For that system to produce vowel-like structure is strange. It hints that the building blocks of speech may be more universal than anyone assumed. Begu was blunt about the limit. The whales make these vowels on purpose, and they clearly tell them apart. But the meaning is not understood yet. Structure is not meaning. That gap is where the honest account splits from the viral one. Sharma, who led the 2024 study, said it plainly. They do not yet know what the whales are saying. The next step is to pair the codas with behavior. That work is ongoing. It has not produced a translated sentence. No secret warning is sitting in the data. Getting from structure to meaning is the hard part. The team has a plan for it. Every tagged coda comes stamped with context. Which whale made it, who was nearby, how deep they were, what the group did next. Match a coda to a situation. Often enough, and you start to build real evidence. Even that has limits. The data set is large, but a language may need far more than 8,700 codas to crack. And the whales spend most of their lives hunting a mile down, where no microphone follows. Meaning may come slowly. One behavior at a time, it may not come at all. So where did the Warning Us story come from? It is a dramatization built from real parts. The big brains, the tagged recordings, the AI, the phonetic alphabet, all real. Then someone bolted on a fake climax. A scientist stunned by 4 translated words, glowing on a screen at midnight. None of that happened. No forward translation exists. No researcher has published a decoded message. The invented version even puts quotes in scientists' mouths. They never said. The truth needs no invention. These animals are extraordinary on the record. Sperm whales have the largest brains of any creature that has ever lived. They live in matrilineal families, led by elder females. Biologist Shane Garrow has studied the Dominica whales for years. He describes long, overlapping exchanges between them that carry the rhythm of conversation, with turn-taking and replies. Human words come easily. Watching that. But human words are not proof of human meaning, and good researchers hold that line. The social complexity keeps producing surprises. In March 2026, Project CETI published a study in Science on a sperm whale birth off Dominica. They caught it with drones and underwater microphones. Females from 2 unrelated family lines came together to help the laboring mother and her calf. That is the first hard evidence of birth assistance by non-kin in any animal outside humans and a few primates. The audio caught clear shifts in the whale's vocal style at the key moments, including vowel-like sounds. What those codas meant is still unknown, but the recording is exactly the kind of context the researchers need. One caveat: rarely survives the retelling. This system might not be language at all, at least not the way we mean it. It could be closer to music. It could be something with no clean human parallel. Structure does not guarantee grammar. Grammar does not guarantee words. Project CETI's own people keep raising these doubts instead of burying them. That is part of why the work holds up. Translation is not the only goal. That is why the unfinished state still matters. In the 1970s, the discovery that humpback whales sing helped launch the Save the Whales movement. It led to real legal protections. That discovery belonged to Roger Payne. 5 days before his death in 2023, he published an article in Time, laying out his hopes for Project CETI. The team has carried that forward. Commercial whaling once cut sperm whale numbers by more than half. Today, ship strikes and ocean noise crowd the very sound world these animals rely on to hunt and stay together. Here is where the science actually stands. Sperm whale clicks carry real, recombinable structure, a phonetic alphabet, a learned, clan-specific dialect, vowel-like sounds from a body built nothing like ours. That is a step toward one day understanding what the whales say. It is not the same as understanding it. The alphabet is real. The meaning is still out there, in the dark, waiting for someone patient enough to earn it.